Hey guys, welcome to a special video today on this Jupiter-Neptune conjunction, which is a once-in-a-lifetime experience happening here on April 12th, 2022. It's at 10:42 a.m. here on the East Coast at 23 degrees, 58 seconds of Pisces. Big energy, a lot of transitions, and, exemplary thoughts and perceptions and abundance as well, because Jupiter rules abundance. So, as a part of the collective, and with everything going on in this world, we can get really swept up in the feelings of everything that's going on. So do take time to clear out, to be in self, and to find that spiritual line, of course, with this energy, and prayer, and looking towards the abundance, even in the transitions of things coming to pass, right? This is 12th house energy, and we're dealing with Jupiter, Neptune. I would think, this could bring on the death, the transformation of a spiritual teacher. Of course, this could be happening with this energy. Of course, we're going to see some things that may deceive our beliefs, right? Jupiter is our belief. It's our brain. It's also related to the liver as well. And so what are we in tune with on a spiritual level? That is a big question for ourselves personally, and also looking at the collective. Where are their beliefs invested, and would that be just pulled out under the rug from us? Beliefs are a big thing. And when we're dealing with the eclipses, the first one coming up on April 30th, in the signs of Taurus and Scorpio, this is also dealing with our values, and beliefs and values are being rocked and maybe displaced in things. We're going to have to find our sovereignty. We're going to have to find this in our own beliefs. So this is big. Take some time out and listen to soothing music. Listen to things that can, bring us down a notch, and have us being in a pause or a rest. You think about music. You think about the pause in that, which holds so much up. So this is a place for us, I would say, to allow and invest in that pause for ourselves, for divine guidance, for clarity. And it can be easy to find clarity when things are so disarrayed in wherever this is showing up. So it is good to know your natal chart, to know where this is happening in your personal life, right? So for example, if you're a Virgo rising, this would be happening in your 7th house. So you might be having these things with relationships and have these huge questions that are maybe pulling on your beliefs and some deception. This could be happening. This could also be in the high thralls of love as well, So there is a lot of room for interpretation, but in this, where is our point of belief? Because we're going to be rocked through a lot until the year 2035, when these two planets come in conjunction again. But let's look back at when the last time this came in conjunction in its own sign of Pisces, and this was back in 1865, right? There was a lot going on. We had the Crimean War was coming to an end. Here we are again with, Eastern Europe and the wars. So that is also interesting. Uranus was also in Taurus at the same time of that conjunction. And so there is a lot of collective things that are being corresponded through, right? Especially with how we're being faced with value and money and all this stuff. But to bring it back in, back to 1856, which was 166 years ago, was the last time these two planets occurred, right? There was, you know, a huge spiritual movement that was happening at that time. But there was also the beginning of more communication as well, and getting these beliefs to people, right? This was back in 1856. There were finally, you know, I think it was probably 1853, we had the telegram, right? That was, wow, you couldn't even, people didn't even believe it was possible. Look at us now in 2022, when we're surfing the web. You can, you know, WhatsApp your aunt wherever she is, you know, and our belief is also in this last Jupiter Neptune conjunction of Aquarius, which has to do with you know, networking and social media and all this stuff. Back in 2009, we were dealing with that. I mean, there's been a lot for us as humanity, and also us on a personal level. So do look back at the great teachings of your life back in 2009, and also look back to 2012, you know, because that's when Neptune entered Pisces fully. 2012, 2011, it was dipping in and out of Pisces. So what big teachings, what spiritual insights have come up? Because there is a treasure there for you to see, for you to believe in, the gifts, the abundance that has dawned in your life. It's dawning again. So look towards this. Look towards the life, the beauty, the abundance. This is what Jupiter holds so much. There's going to be a lot of compassion, I would say, with this energy. A lot of deception, of course, that can come up with this energy. A lot of water, which can come up with this energy. Gratitude, prayer helps. Music, and not just any music, but music that, yes, soothes the soul, but is also can hit on certain vibrational overtones and spiritual melodies. And there's so much. I mean, you think we're in this last cycle of Jupiter Neptune back in 2009, and now we're so connected. I mean, you can learn anything, and Jupiter is the teacher. So where are we putting that focus is a big question right now. So don't deceive yourself through lack of belief. We are very abundant right now, and where you see this lack, find the growth, watch it grow, and transmute this to the rest of humanity. That is all we can do. There's probably so much more about this. You know, going back to 1984, I thought this was, you know, crazy, right? 1984, they've been doing astrology for a long time, so it was just interesting. Even the book, 1984, the guy that wrote it was very elitist, right? So I'm not going to get too much into that, but 1984 is when we had Jupiter Neptune conjunct at 0 degrees of Capricorn, which is the government. And so much, if you look into, you dive deep, you do your research, like the South Node in Scorpio tells you to do, you will see that there was actually a lot that transpired in 1984. Jupiter Neptune conjunction in 2009. You know, we also had Pluto move into Capricorn in 2008 as well. November 26th, I believe, of 2008, we had Pluto fully ingress into Capricorn, the government. These interesting power struggles that can happen, these secrets that are coming up. It's fascinating stuff. And Pluto will be fully moving out of Capricorn in 2024 into Aquarius. So that is probably going to be a big change in how we communicate, how we network in these things. It's big times that we are in, and I'm not trying to, scare people or anything. It is the reality. It is the beliefs that we're looking at. And, January 17th, we have the nodes move into the Taurus and Scorpio axis. Before, they were in Gemini and Sagittarius, which has to do with the perception. So we've been in this place that we've been pulled and prodded and pushed to extremes of information and all this. And right now we're being allowed to take this pause and really sift through and see what it is that we truly believe in. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate all your support. Do check out the Daily Horoscope podcast if you'd like to see more. Of course, on Instagram every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do have that All Signs weekly horoscope up on the Instagram. So do check that out. Love you all. This is a huge time. Do believe in your prayers and the love and light of humanity. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon.